right, welcome back to Cooking with a Veteran, or if this is your first time, welcome to Cooking with a Veteran. As always, I'm your host, Dave Rogers. And I know it's been kind of sporadic lately. There's been some things going on. I was supposed to come on yesterday, and I woke up, and for the first time in my life, I had a tremendous nosebleed. It wouldn't stop. I actually had to go to the ER. That's how bad it was. And I don't suffer from nosebleeds, so this was a freak kind of thing. So I've been going through some stuff lately, then things going on, but as always, I'm happy to be here sharing what I know about cooking and what I love about cooking with all of you out there. Before we get into today's episode, as always, to all my brothers and sisters out there deployed overseas, wherever you are, know that we love you, we miss you, and we hope that you come home safe soon. Of course, thank you to all my sponsors, Tennessee VFW Foundation, Oscar Mike Radio, Smithy Ironware, TK Lawn Care, of course my big sponsor, the Tennessee Meat Company, where I get all my meat from these days. Great place to go to if you live in Middle Tennessee. Definitely go check them out, okay? Because they have not just your normal selections of meat. They carry Chattel Farms, which has great selections of meat, but they carry some exotics, which today I'm bringing you some gator meat, okay? Got some nice gator, okay, or croc or gator. To me, they're both the same. I know somebody out there will say they're not. To me, they're both the same. All right, so what I'm going to show you how to do here today is make crock bites, okay? Kind of like chicken nuggets or, southern fried chicken, but with crock, okay? So I'm going to come over here for a moment. I'm going to show you, I got my seasoning all mixed up there. Somebody asked me, they were like, Dave, why don't you just buy the seasoning that's already mixed? For two reasons. Number one, I like to control the amount of heat that I put into each meal, but also I like to control the amount of salt. If you read the label on a lot of these pre-made rubs, they already contain salt. And so now you don't know how much salt, and you're trying to guess how much salt you should put in there. All right, so I got my crock bites here. They've been soaking overnight in buttermilk and some seasoning, okay? I have a cup and a quarter of flour, about a cup and a quarter. That's what I had left over, okay? And I'm going to take 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. What I'm going to do is, oops, I just spilled a little bit of that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm breaking it in my hand because I want to make sure that I get any knots out. Okay, and I did that a little too fast. Sorry about that. So I want to break it in my hand and just crush down any possible knots in there. Okay, and then I'm going to mix that into the flour. Hence why I'm wearing gloves, right? Because when you do it working with flour, you tend to get messy. And then I'm going to take my seasoning, I'm going to put it inside of my flour mixture here, and I'm going to rub that in. All right. And I love, this is a dish that I had down in Louisiana, really good, okay? Crock bites, love them. I'm going to do a book, so my second book is out, the third book is about to come out. Got a little bit of bubble there, which is great. The third book is about to come out, which is breakfast. God, I love good breakfast, right? In fact, yesterday I made me a fireman casserole. And sorry I'm not showing that. I don't want to show everything because I want to encourage people to buy the book. Obviously, And the proceeds from this second book and the third book is going to go to help the VFW National Home, which helps families get back on their feet. We love and appreciate everything that they do at the National Home. Okay, they do a great job. In fact, we got a special program going on. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. Let me get these started. So I'm going to take my crock bites here, okay, got a nice piece right here. I'm going to put it in my flour and my starch and my seasoning. I'm going to put it in the buttermilk and then back into the flour and just kind of create a nice coating for these. Okay. So anyway, we're doing a new program. The veterans here in Tennessee, it's called the Tennessee Chess Pie Program, or just the Tennessee Pie Program. And we're going to be going up to the National Home in May, and we're going to cook for the families at the National Home. Okay, we're going to teach them some cooking skills, and we're also going to do this as a fundraiser to help support the National Home. It's a non-for-profit. They've been going since 1925, helping military families, active duty and veterans and their kids, to create a better life for themselves. So we're going to go up there. We're going to help them out. So I'm going to put the stuff on my page. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Pie Program, you can also become a member of the Pie Program, and you can help sponsor and support the program up at the National Home. So I'll put that information on my page so that you have it. All right, I'm just going to do a couple of these right now. I just kind of want to get these because I could feel I need to turn this down. See, it got too hot though. Ooh. Yeah, should have turned that down. I was talking too much and not watching the fire. You got to watch the fire. You don't want it to be too hot. All right, you want to fast cook these. So I'm going to take these gloves off and grab my tongs. Alright, I'm going to switch cameras. Okay, the oil is a little hot. It is. I wasn't watching it. That's why you got to be careful with cast iron. It gets hot really fast. Right? And I didn't completely fill with oil. I don't want to deep fry these. Okay? I just want to light fry these on each side. They don't take long to cook. It's kind of like, if you were cooking just small chicken strips, cook them up. Okay. So this first batch is going to be a little burnt. Right. I want them more like that. There we go. And I'm going to serve these, and look at that, right? You really only need about, because these are not too thick, which is great, okay? You only need about a minute on each side. I'm going to turn that off. And you don't want to cook them too long because you don't want them to get rubbery. Look at that, nice, got a beautiful crispy crust on the outside. That's what you want. And that's why I do the double dipping, okay? I just want to show you, look at how beautiful those are, okay? Absolutely gorgeous, sorry. Losing my tongue there. Absolutely gorgeous crock bites. Let me just grab I'm going to move this off the fire for now. And like I said, I'm gonna serve these with some jasmine rice with peas in them. Okay, some coconut jasmine rice. I'm not gonna make the coconut jasmine rice from scratch. I bought the coconut jasmine rice from Ben's, and I got some peas, and I'm just gonna kind of mix them together and serve the crock bites. And then you can make a nice chili green sauce or red sauce to go with these. I I know sriracha is like what everybody's into these days. You can do something like that. Lots of different options for this. Really is a really good meal. Okay, great flavor. Croc tail is more along the lines of like a heavier whitefish. Okay, even a light tuna kind of texture when you're tasting them. But they really are good, so you should check them out. Like I said, if you're in Middle Tennessee, go to the Tennessee Meat Company, see what they got going on over there. I know some of you were probably hoping I'd have the whole croc, but yeah. They're expensive, and I don't have the kitchen to cook a whole one in. Don't get me wrong, I think the head would look great, like up there on my wall, but, you know, that's for another time. So check out the Tennessee Pie program. That's coming out. I'll have that information on my Facebook page. Okay, of course, as always, if you want to be a sponsor, I've got my books available. If you become a $100 or more sponsor, you get an autograph color copy of my hardcover book, From Bland to Bam. Again, to all my brothers and sisters out there deployed overseas, wherever you are, please be safe and come home soon. We love you. We miss you. If there's something you want to see me cook, go ahead and reach out to me. Please make sure that you like, share, and follow. As always, until next time, hoorah.